Hi guys, and welcome to another Fool of the Week. This week's Fool is Elon Musk. So the richest man in the world is a tad upset. You see, a number of people, mainly in the US but also in Europe, have been protesting outside Tesla dealerships. Some owners of the cars have either sold or ended their leases. Others have taken to covering up the Tesla logo on their vehicles. However, in some cases, premises selling the cars have been attacked and burnt out. Now, there have been calls from some investors of the company for Musk to stand down as the CEO or to quit his job at DOGE. But Elon thinks the people protesting are just bad people with bad ideas.
Yeah, it turns out when you take away people's, the money they're receiving fraudulently, they get very upset, and they basically want to kill me because I'm stopping their fraud. And they want to hurt Tesla because we're stopping this terrible waste and corruption in the government. And, I guess they're bad people. Bad people will do bad things.
Yes, bad people do very bad things. Maybe you need to look in the mirror the next time you say that. This thing about threats against his life, I haven't read anything about that. And when it comes to Tesla, people are venting their anger. Now, I'm not condoning what people are doing, damaging property. I don't condone that. But people are extremely angry. You are instrumental in dismantling the federal government. The federal government that's supposed to be there to protect the most vulnerable in society. $880 billion cut. Your direction, cut from medical support for veterans, for the elderly, for the poorest in society. Those people who deeply rely on that support to pay their medical bills, to cover their costs, that's gone now. So those people are angry, and they should be angry. They have every right to be angry. The federal workers who've lost their jobs, who now have to perhaps sell their homes to live out of their cars, who are going to lose medical support because remember, in America you need to have health insurance in many cases. Many of them are probably going to lose their health insurance because they've lost their jobs because of this guy. So of course they're angry. You're laying off thousands, hundreds of thousands of workers, dismantling the federal government, supporting a fascist, getting a fascist into power, manipulating the media, using your platform to help this guy get into power so he would hold on to the power, and then you and other people like you could funnel more cash from the federal government into your coffers, into your bank accounts. We're talking about multi-billionaires. We're not even talking about multi-millionaires anymore. It's a grab, a cash grab, a power grab. Power grab for Donald Trump, a cash grab for the people around him. Dismantle the federal government. In some cases, replace it with the private sector and just wait for their money to roll in. And when people are struggling, to hell with them. This guy has no empathy. He has demonstrated this on a number of occasions. He doesn't care if people are struggling. In some cases, people like him want them to struggle. They get some sort of sick pleasure out of it, it seems. People are angry. Once again, I'm not condoning the action that they're taking, but they have every right to be angry. People who can't afford their medical bills now. Millions of Americans are going to be affected by this in order for you and others just to get rich. So, of course they're going to be angry. They're not bad people. They're angry people, and rightly so. People keep saying about how this guy has a massive IQ. Well, he doesn't seem to have enough of an IQ to understand what the hell is going on.